How's it going, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Fire Friday. It's Wednesday. What the hell am I going about? Wednesday stream, midweek stream. Of course, I've lost track of my days, guys, already. I've lost track. I lost the plot. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. We are back at Destined Rivals again. We're going to try and get that MEWTWO baby. We still have not yet pulled that MEWTWO. We're going to try tonight. We're going to try and see if we can do it. We did pull the Pikachu from Surging Sparks the other day on stream, which was absolutely amazing. So hopefully we can do that again. Crazy stuff going on right now in the hobby is what I've seen going on this evening. The Discord's been going mad. I was like, what the hell's going on here? And then when I found out, I was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense what's been going on. I don't know if you guys saw what's going on regarding the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center nightmare that's going on right now. Yeah, like the drops were meant to go live and they didn't, and they got hacked, and oh my days. Everything's kicking off, guys. Everything's kicking off. Mr. Smooth, how's it going, mate? Rashid, always here for a Rocky. Yeah, I was like, the hell's going on? There's me chilling. Discord's popping off. I'm like, the hell? What's going on, guys? What's going on? And then I heard the news of that, and I was like, oh dear. So yeah, apparently it was meant to go live tonight, but it got delayed because of everything that was going on. I don't know. It's just a nightmare, right? It's just an absolute nightmare. It is strange days. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have just pre-ordered. Well, I went to pre-order some Inferno X, the Japanese set of Phantasmal Flames, which comes out like in 3 weeks' time. So I have ordered some. Hopefully they'll be here in time for release, maybe a little bit after, but yeah, there's ordered straight from Japan, so we'll see how it's going to work. Right, we're going to figure it out. It is expensive. I'm going to tell you guys now. This booster box pre-order on the UK market right now is like £150 a box, a little bit more, 150, 155 for a 30-pack Japanese set. Yeah, I know, weird, isn't it? Are these way too mega sets overrated? Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Yeah, I think they're massively overrated. Yeah. I also think there's a lot of like fake hype build up as well for a lot of these upcoming stuff as well. Like the Charizard UPC, the Mega Charizard UPC. The box looks cool. The playmat's really nice. We don't know what the promo is yet, but I'm there like, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to tell you this right now. I mean, I haven't done a video on Phantasmal Flames, but I probably will anyway. But it's the smallest set we've seen since I've come back into the hobby. Okay? It's incredibly small. Smaller than Obsidian, smaller than Shrouded, then Stellar, sorry, and all that sort of stuff, right? So it's going to be very easy to complete the set. Which means whatever big boy, Zardy boy is in this set, it's going to be very, very easy to get hold of. So, typically, small sets do not perform well. Especially when it comes to single card prices. I mean, you look at any of the small sets from Scarlet and Violet era, Obsidian, Stellar Crown, they've not done they're not very good, right? You look at Sword and Shield, same again. Dancer Blaze, prime example of a small but pretty weak set. And you know, again with this, and it's like I just don't see it. I'll try and get hold of a Pokemon Center ETB, of course, but whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever. That's why I'm going down the Japanese route. It just makes life so much easier, so much simpler. And you get better card quality. So I'm just there like, yeah, you know. Yeah, 151. Yeah, 151 still going up in price from what I've seen on eBay. I mean, how much is a... Let's have a look. How much is a 151 booster bundle? They've been creeping back up, right? So we're looking at... Are they £90 a booster bundle? £105 recently sold for a booster bundle. £105 for a booster bundle now. When I saw the booster bundle case at the London Card Show like a couple of weeks ago for 900, should have picked that bad boy up. I haven't got a lot of 151 at all, no. I got 2 Pokemon Center ETBs and I think like 2 or 3 normal ETBs. And that's it. Like, as far as like doing stuff for Silver at the moment, I'm just not. It's quite low down on my priority of spending money at the moment. I say at the moment, this whole year, and going into next year as well. Yeah, I hope they print the mega sets into the ground, but I just can't see supply outperform in demand. No. No. And anybody out there who is hoping that things will, I guess, crash, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to settle next year. It sounds really weird. But we're in a cost of living crisis. People seem to have so much money to spend. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds really like. Do you know what I mean? It sounds really weird. I spoke to a couple of people when I was at the London Card Show. You know, just people shopping and that. And some of them were like they're dipping into their savings. They're dipping into their savings to buy Pokemon product. Because they feel like if they don't buy it now, the stuff they want now, they can't get hold of like a few months down the line or a year down the line. Yeah, $60 to $75. Oh, what, for the booster bundle? That's really cheap. 151's always been expensive here. Always been expensive here. Yeah, always been expensive. Play only fans. Yeah, I somehow I don't think that's the case. But yeah, there does seem to be. I see it at card shows. You know what I mean? Like, it's mad. And we're seeing it time and time again with these, you know, products and boxes and all sorts. It's just, we are in weird times right now. So many McChickens. Yeah. It's a lot of McChickens. I've spoken to somebody yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday or Monday? Maybe Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. And they've got a big seal collection. Massive. Huge. We're talking. Well, they showed me I met in person. They showed me their collector app. Again, I'm not too sure how accurate that is, but they showed their collector app, and we're looking at over £200,000 in their collection. It's not just sealed; it's a mixture, graded and stuff. And some of it's some old stuff, some of it's more, you know, more recent. And I was like, damn. And they turned around and they were like, would you be interested in buying? I was like, buying what? And they were like, parts of it, the whole lot. I was like, mate, if I could afford the whole lot of that, I wouldn't be buying Pokemon. And he was like, do you want to buy certain stuff? I said to him, I'll buy potentially some single cards, but I'm not really interested in picking up any sealed. He wants to get rid of the whole lot. The whole lot. And he's been collecting since 2013, I think he said, 2013. And I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I'm cashing out. I'm sending the whole lot. Because ideally, if I can find one buyer to buy the whole lot, it'd be a lot easier. I was like, well, obviously. But he's cashing out. I was like, oh, why is that? And he was just like, he said it's just not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. Like for him, it was like when he was buying sealed product, he was like, it was fun and interesting to see. Oh, that could be, that's potentially going up. Oh, like he was like the excitement of it of potentially doing something out, like buying something out of the ordinary and hoping it might go up and speculating this and then trying to do plays here and there and all this sort of stuff. Now he's like, I just buy whatever I want, and it goes up incredible amounts of money. He says it's just dumb. He said it's just. He says just. It doesn't excite him anymore. He said it's just so silly, and he was like, I'm just gonna get rid of it. So. I mean, to be honest, I said to him, the same kind of goes for me in a way, with doing some of the videos. It's kind of like, how many times do I have to beat the same drum to be like, yeah, everything's getting more expensive. Yes, I know, no one can get anything. It sucks. Nothing's going to get better anytime soon. And it's just, there's nothing like, there's nothing exciting about it. Because it's like, just buy anything. It will go up silly amounts right now. It's nothing like, oh, what about here? Or what about that? Or what about this? Or what about that? Oh, that may be. Well, I'm not too sure. That could do that. But, you know, that's what it used to be like. Now it's just like, buy a £300 booster box that's 2-3 months old. It just seems silly. I think I'll start getting, concentrating getting a bunch of cards graded. Yeah. Instead of buying sealed product, because I have a lot of quite pricey cards. They're just sat in binders. Yeah, like my priority this year has shifted a lot. My priority this year has shifted to single cards and slabs, going to vendor card shows, meet people, meet people in the community, get out there, have some fun, seeing people happy to pick up single cards or slabs that they want to get in their collections and build up their binders and so on and so forth, that they have fun doing, without going, I need to find the biggest play so I can flip it type thing. I called the bubble move before the boom. Yep. Yep. It was £90. Nobody, or $90. Nobody wanted it. You know what I mean? Some people said to me like, "Oh, Jace, you talked about buying it and you don't have it yourself." I'm like, because I don't like the card. Why would I buy it? Why would I buy it for myself if I don't like the card? Just because it's gonna, I was like, not everything's money related. Just because I think the card's gonna got really expensive doesn't mean I have to go and buy it. I don't like the artwork. I was like, in fact, I had one at one point, and I just put it into a lucky wheel spin as a prize. You know what I mean? Like, what? I don't need it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I know a lot of people like it, and that's fine. You know what I mean? It's just art, isn't it? Same with the Magic Cup. Don't like the Magic Cup. Roy, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing good. Appreciate ya. Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I'm so jaded with the way Pokemon is, and it's been the last 7 months. Yeah, 100%, 100%. And that's what, like, when I did yesterday's video, I think it was, I put out. I want to start doing content that I enjoy doing, and I enjoyed talking about the market. I enjoyed speculating on things and having to think, oh, would this do this or would this do that? When product was readily available, people could go out. You know, people can just easily go out their way and pick stuff up, and it was easy. It was convenient. It was fun. It's not fun anymore. Simple. It's not fun. It's like I do my 5 things to invest in for the month. And I've been doing that for a couple of 3 years now on the channel, right? And it's like, I might as well just do the video and be like, buy whatever you want. Don't matter. Buy Shroud of Fable. I don't care. It's Pokemon Go. Doesn't matter. Just buy whatever. When I get a few graded and some singles and maybe a couple of sealed product, but overall I'm just bored of it at the moment. Yeah. Like I said, sealed product. The last sealed product I bought to keep sealed was my Black Bolt White Flare Pokemon Sun ETBs. And then I bought some Paleo Evolve booster boxes, but that was it. And then before then it was my Pokemon Center Destined Rivals. And guess what? The next one will be my Mega Evolution Pokemon Center stuff. And then the same Phantasmal Flames. I'm not getting anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, at the moment I'm trying to build up stock and build up a good portfolio, as it were, for the vending, like, you know, to go to shows and do other things like that. That's why I want to build up on. I want to build up Japanese stock as well, so I can actually start having sealed product available. So yeah, having more funds going to shows, talking to vendors. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. The thing I'm really looking forward to is going to these shows and just chatting to people, right? Just having a good time, seeing people pick up cards that they've really been looking forward to complete their collections, or doing their little fun challenges or whatever it may be. That I just think is absolutely amazing. And I think when I helped out the London Card Show, it did open my eyes a little bit at how different, and I would call it like the real world, right, compared to the online world, and people's perspective on things and what they're after is so different to the stuff I see on YouTube or the stuff that I see online in Discord, in like other people's Discords and all this other stuff. It's so different. It's like it's more wholesome out there. Yeah, could stop by Walmart on my way home from work, and there was 151 ETBs, binders, tins. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I struggle to find just loose packs of anything. You can forget ETBs and booster boxes. Yeah. What megas do I like the most? I do like Megazard. I must admit, I do. What other megas do I like? Mewtwo was cool. I did like Mewtwo. Mewtwo was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, Rayquaza was okay. If I'm being honest, I can't remember a lot of them. The new Victory Bell looks weird as hell. Yeah, Mega Dragonite. Why do they remove his wings and stick them on his head? I don't know. Yeah, everything got crazy around Surgeon Sparks, yeah. It did. It's getting so repetitive, checking sites all the time, hoping for stock. Yeah. Or staring at that arsehole Pikachu on the website. Exactly. Half the time, I can't be bothered. I can't even be bothered to go and turn up at a Smith's or some random shop I never even stepped foot in the hopes to get like a mini tin. Do you know what I mean? Like, why am I... It's like I'm spending my time and petrol going to these stores, queuing up, going to these stores for like a single mini tin or a single booster bundle. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing with my life? You know, I'm like, it's not happening. It's like I signed up from one of the stores I used to go to. I signed up for like a lottery thing, right? And it was a Black Bolt White Flare. They're like, congratulations, you won. I think it was like the Victini box. I think it was a Victini box, and that was it. I was like, I'm not traveling an hour there and an hour back for a Victini box. It would be cheaper and more convenient to me pay slightly more than retail to get it, because the cost and time and effort of me going there and back is just not worth it. Which megas I want to see? Mega Dash Bun. I want to see an epic looking doggo. That's what I want to see. Not a mime. I'm pretty sure Miss Mime doesn't have one yet, but definitely not a mime. Dash Bun would be cool. I would like to see some cool Scarlet and Violet era stuff get megas. Articuno. Mega Lugia. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Could you imagine they did Mega Clef Key and it was just a bigger set of keys? That'd be cool. Yeah. What aspects of previous Pokemon designs would work well in a Mega form? Yeah, Clef Key. I like the low-end versions of stuff. Yeah. Mega Dash Bomb would be sick though. Yeah, it's my dog. It's literally my dog. I feel like my dog on, like, bit up jacked. Do you know what I mean? The jacked up sausage dog. How cool would that be? Fern's looking healthy. Could be better. Could be better. Right, we're going to jump across the other screen. Guys, if you do want to get involved tonight, we do have different graded cards up on the bounty wall. Let me jump over. So we do have different graded cards. We've thrown in a nice Sylveon in a 9. And we've also thrown in Mr. Skilladurge as well. But we still got the 10 available. I'll tell you what. What'll I do? If you're not in the Discord, look what I pulled out of a random pack earlier. I literally opened up a poster collection box that I bought. And I managed to get one. And I was like, should I keep it sealed? Should I open it? I was like, screw it, I'm just going to open it. And in my Black Bolt pack, boom. Yeah, Black Bolt. The centering looks pretty good. Like, it looks clean. And even the back, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna send off and get it graded. I think it has a shot. You know, potentially getting a 10. So yeah, it's trippy as hell. I don't even like the card, but I'm gonna get it graded. And then once I get it back, I'll just add it to my vending inventory. Yeah. I didn't realize how the left side is thinner. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the left. That's what I mean. I don't know if it's in the 45, 55, but the left side is slightly thinner. But then I looked online and I did see a couple of PSA 10s of the US sales, and they all had slightly thinner on the left. Every single copy that sold. So I don't know if it has that potential. It's so close. Yeah. I mean, in an ace, it will most likely get a 10. In an ace 10. But the value difference between this in an ace 10 and a PSA 10 is massive. In an ace 10, recent sold was like 550-ish. But in a PSA 10, it was like 1.2k. It's kind of a no-brainer. So I was like, I'll send it to PSA. If it doesn't get a 10, then I'll crack it and send it over to ace. So that's what I'll probably do. Yeah. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the card. I actually prefer the Zekrom and Reshiram than that Victini. But it's rare, so I don't care. Yeah. Great, that bad boy. The ace label for it is just literally a solid red label. I'm like, that's not. Is it even worth it? Yeah. How do I send it to PSA from the UK? So I use two different middleman servers. One is called the Sub Center. So you go on their website, create an account on there. You can submit your cards, choose which grading service you want, PSA or whatever, and then you pay for it. You post your cards to them, and then they handle everything else for you. So they'll send off the PSA. They'll keep you updated on the progress. They're pretty good. They are a bit slow. They seem to be a little bit slower than other middleman services. My last submission I sent off, which is there at the moment, I've tried a different middleman service called Trust Grading, which some people have used before, and they said they're really good. So I'm giving them a try. That one was slightly different, where you paid 20% upfront of the overall cost, rather than some sentence all of it in one go. So you pay 20% upfront, and then you pay the rest when they come back. But yeah, they sort everything out for you. Like, their insurance covers everything just in case it gets lost in the post or whatever it may be. They handle all of it. I would rather do it through a middleman service than try and do it myself, because I kind of feel like if I did it myself, it'll probably get lost somewhere. Yeah, it'll probably get lost somewhere. So, is there a minimum? Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe 5 cards. It's whatever is the minimum on the PSA website. So depending on which level you send it, they'll tell you on there what's the minimum requirement. So they just follow whatever PSA asks, basically. But yeah, depending on which level. I think when I graded, I chose I think it was like the £18 one or £19 one. There's like 65 days business days turnaround up to, and then the value is covered by up to $500 of the card value. So I've actually sent off a couple of cards which, if they get a 10, could be an upcharge if they're over $500. If I get an upcharge, I'm gonna be super happy, because that means some of those top cards I send off have a chance of getting a 10. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I will send off that Victini at some point. I think the next submission I'll do will probably be next year now anyway. For PSA. I've got an Ace one coming up soon, but I need to crack some PSA slabs to send over to Ace. So I need to find something to make it easier for me to crack some PSA slabs. So yeah. Skeletor's leaving the shop SAR is actually quite nice. It is actually. It is a really it's a shame it got a 9. But it is quite. It's the centering. It looks left heavy, thin on the right. It was mainly the centering that pretty much got it a 9. But it's a beautiful artwork though. I really do like it. I really do like it. We all agree, right? Upcharges are a scam. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It gives them incentive to give dodgy grades. A Tesco's trip, yeah, literally. Just pop into his local Tesco's Express. Yeah. I haven't tried tag yet, no. They do look nice. I'm not too sure. I don't think they sell very well here in the UK. That's the main reason why I haven't done it. If I was going to do it, it would be for an experimental video. And I would probably send off like maybe some cards I'm not massively fussed about. If you know what I mean. Maybe send off like 5 cards. It's, I know it's expensive, but send off 5 cards, get them graded, and just see how that grading process goes. That could be a potential that I might do, because I've never graded them before, and their slabs do look really nice. And I like the detail that they go into of why they graded your card. I like that. Because like Ace do it to some degree, but then I see it and it'd be like Surface 7, and I'm looking at this card and I'm like, where? I'm like, what do you mean? What's giving it a 7? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I'm trying to figure it out, and it's like, nope. So yeah, bit of a weird one, that. Having a fire crocodile helping. It might be a bit weird, yeah. And also it would like set all your food on fire. Interesting. But yeah. I've recently sold my Ace 8 Charizard, and now it's like from Paladin Fates, right? And it's just completely popped off. Well, kind of. Some copies have sold. What? The price of these cards are way all over the place. There's one copy here that sold £100 raw for the Paladin Fates Zard, and literally on the same day, another copy sold for $270. I don't know what's going on. It's weird, isn't it? Is anybody spoons into Pokemon? No. Don't think so. Don't think so. What Pokemon do I want to see featured during the Mega Evolution new block? I would like to see mega versions of some more of the starter lineup from different generations. I think that'd be cool. I would like to see every single star have a mega form. Like a final evolution of a star. I think the megas are going to be overhyped. I think the mega sets are going to be overhyped. Just like Join Together was overhyped. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, to have all the stars that actually have a mega form, I think that'd be sick. I would like, sounds really random, but I would like to see mega forms of non-final evolution Pokemon. Do you know what I mean? So like Mega Charmander. Or like Mega Feebas, I don't know. Mega Magikarp. Still be trash, but yeah. Southern Islands, interesting. See, I always wanted a Team Rocket set. But I wanted a Team Rocket set that had dark versions of Pokemon, and Destined Rivals didn't have that. So I'm still waiting for a Team Rocket set that has dark versions of Pokemon. I'm still holding out for that. Yeah. Haven't purchased any Pokemon for over a month except for Pokemon Center pre-orders. Standing in line for product has completely taken the fun out of the hobby. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. I refuse to go and travel and queue up outside of Smith's for an hour to get a Prismatic booster bundle, or like to get a 151 mini tin. I can't be bothered. It just seems stupid to me. I would rather go without. Yeah, that's my view. I would rather just go without. And then on top of that, I refuse to pay ridiculous prices for stuff that's new. I would rather go without. There's some Rivals Glory Team Rocket in Japanese was our Team Rocket set, but I'm with you. Yeah, I know, yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame. But outside of that, I would like them to do a 151 or like a black and white version of Gen 3. Yeah, Gen 2 or Gen 3 would be sick. Yeah, I think Destined Rivals was a great set, but they missed a lot in that. No Jesse and James featured in it. It was kind of a bit weird. No dark versions of Pokemon was kind of weird. I don't know. I kind of feel like there's some other big fan favorite Pokemon they could have included, but they didn't. Yeah, even the Target restock happens every Wednesday at about 4 p.m. and you have to get there at 2 p.m. And yeah, it's just stupid, isn't it? Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't really get FOMO. I did when I first got back into the hobby, 100%. I did get FOMO. I overpaid for some stuff at the start. And then I learnt my lesson when things started to become really, really easily available, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, I would say 2022, 2023, when things started to become quite easy to get. And I learned my lesson. And now I'm like, you know what? I can go out. I'm fine. I don't need to buy every single product. I don't need to buy every single set. So it's like back in the day, I really wanted to get a booster box of like Ultra Prism from Sun and Moon, or like a booster box of Lost Thunder and Celestial Storm. I don't have them. I look back now and I'm like, oh, you know, I kind of could have bought them when they were cheaper, but now I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, the dark version of Pokemon was a no-brainer. Yeah, they messed up that one. I mean, the set doesn't need any more help, right? The set's already really good, but yeah. Yeah, I overpaid. I overpaid for the Charizard UPCs when they came out. I overpaid for celebrations when they came out. I remember overpaying for those Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon boxes when they came out. I mean, now it's obviously great, but back then I overpaid for them. I overpaid for, you know, quite a bit of stuff. The Marnie milk cartons I remember as well. Definitely overpaid for Vivid Voyage, Darkness Ablaze. I learned my lesson. Now I'm just like, I don't want to be spending nearly £300 for a Decimal booster box. I'm happy with what I got. I'm not interested anymore. I didn't like Journey Together. I didn't go out my way to get Black Bolt, White Flare. Didn't go out my way to get. Didn't go out my way to get Destined Rivals. I did for Prismatic, and that was just, it was like soul draining, and that was back in January, or even back into last year. It was just not fun. And then I think after that I was like, I'm just kind of done. Same with Mega Evolutions. When Mega Evolutions comes out, I got whatever I got from Pokemon Center, and I'm done. That's it, I'm done. If a booster box comes my way and I have the opportunity to buy it at retail, sure, but I'm not going to go out of my way to queue up for a mini tin or to queue up for a booster bundle, or it just seems silly. So yeah, they are great boxes. Yeah, they've held very well. Speaking of like EV boxes and stuff, the Pokemon Center literally the other day, day before, here in the UK, restocked Evolving Skies. They restocked the Leafeon V-Star boxes. I mean, I didn't get them, but they did. I've been seeing some people epically fail on the scalping front, but they've been picking up these the holiday calendar collection boxes things, and then found out actually they're not that great. I'm like, yeah, that kind of serves you right. Yeah. I'm going back to Magic. Mate, Magic's the same. Magic is in the same boat right now. You can't get hold of product anywhere. So, yeah. Can't get that either. So it's not just Pokemon, it's both. It's all of them. So I'm there like, okay, what do I do? Like, you know. Yeah, it was really random. I saw it pop up and I was like, wait, what? And then by the time I had any idea what the hell was going on, they were already gone. Yeah, I'm not one of these people that, like, sits on these restock notification type things and waits for something. I'm normally always late to the party. So yeah, guys, the queue is open, the store is open if you do want to jump in and get involved tonight. We do have Destined rivals. We've got Paddy involved, got some more Black Belt White Flare in, and we've also got some 151 as well. If you do want to jump in and get involved tonight, so no stream on Friday this week. We're going to be streaming on Saturday, Sunday instead. So we're doing back to back. Yeah, we're going to be doing back to back streams, which will be good fun. I'm trying to think if we can do something a little bit different in the bounty hunts. But I'll have a think. Have a little think. Outside of cars, do I do other items? Yeah, I do Warhammer. That's my longest running hobby. I've been doing Warhammer for 26 years. So that's another goddamn expensive hobby. And gaming. I do a lot of gaming. I keep telling myself I do want to do gaming for I do want to do gaming for a channel. Do a gaming channel. I've got to get up and running, right, before GTA 6 comes out. I think that's the general thing, right? I've got to do it before GTA 6 comes out. Get it running. Get it up and going. So yeah. Power World and Rebirth warm up. Well, I've completed Rebirth. Finally completed that. That was good. Finally completed that. Power World, yeah, I do want to play that again. I'm trying to think what other games. I've got a whole long list of single player games that I've been building up to play. I've got them. I just need to play them and do playthroughs of them. I want to do that. Yeah. TCG Pocket. I haven't played any of the Pokemon Pocket stuff, but they do look cool. Yeah. Yeah. No, I must admit the artwork and stuff they do. I'm like, oh, could you imagine these are real cards? That'd be kind of sick. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm going back into doing other hobbies. I'm going back into doing like Warhammer and stuff like that. So when's the 15k sub stream? Don't know yet. I'm building up stuff for us to do a big wheel spin. So I'm slowly collecting some prizes for us to do. So yeah, we'll do a big wheel spin for the 15k. So I'm just waiting for just getting the stuff for the prizes. It's gonna be a big wheel. It's like 200 slots. It's a big wheel, and there's 20 top prizes. So yeah, it's gonna be a combination of English and Japanese. But yeah, expect to see this as one of the prizes as well. We'll have Some booster boxes as well. Yeah, different, a load of different stuff. Other slabs are for grabs in the other top prizes. Booster bundles, ETBs, collection boxes, whatever. Honestly, I love it. I've graded so many of these over the years, and so many of them got 10s. But the price of these now are ridiculous. I remember selling these in PSA 10s for like 50 a pop, and now they're like 250. So it's like, what the hell happened? So I've got 4 of these in a 10 at the moment. I've sent off another one to get graded, so hopefully I'll get a 10 as well. So but I do have I do like them. I'm going to keep one as my own personal collection, because I do want to keep one, because I just love the artwork. So there are a few cards when I do grade them, if they do get 10s, that I would keep in my own personal collection just because I like the card. So yeah, recently I'd sent off 2 Charizards from Obsidian Flames. Like, I love that artwork. So for me, if one of them gets a 10, I'm keeping that. That's a PC collection card, that is. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It'd be cool to see more stained glass. Yeah, we haven't really had anything since, I don't think. That's the only one I can think of recent. My own personal collection, Epic. Kind of. A lot of it I have sold off through the years. A lot of it has moved over to stuff like stock as well, for like the card shows, especially graded stuff. Yeah. I don't know how much my whole collection's worth though. I haven't got a clue. No idea. I have the collector app, but I can't be bothered to like go through and figure out what I've got. I just can't be bothered. Especially a lot of my stuff isn't all in one place. It's like all over the place. You guys, people riled up. It's true. It's true. Alright, we've got Mr. Smooth coming in. Guys, make sure to use the link in the chat and description if you do want to get involved tonight. We're going for some white flare. Mate, let's get that Victini. Come on, can I pull 2 in the same day? Could you imagine? If I pull 2 in the same day, I would be... Oh, I need up to have a drink then. Jesus. That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, at the moment I'm trying to get a folder of every single illustration rare in the Scarlet and Violet era. So that'll be a really nice personal collection. Oh, we got a Pokeball. So yeah, that would be a nice, like, a personal collection goal, is to have every single illustration rare. But yeah. Come on. Hey, we got an illustration for a heat more coming in. He's creepy looking, isn't he? It's like a let me do it for you. A big old long tongue. Here we go, we'll take him. We'll take him any day. Macy, how's it going? Any fire pulls yet? Nah, mate. We've literally only just started opening packs, man. But yeah. Yeah, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday streams. I'm trying to think if we can do something a little bit different. But I know I've got some more black belt white flare coming in this week. Like, everything's coming in drips and drabs. It's not like back in the day where like I would get a restock of something. And a Jellicent, nice. And it would be like a lot all in one go. It just comes in very small waves at the moment. So there we go, mate. Not bad. A little illustration rare and an EX. We'll take that. We will take that. Yeah, I just pick up the stuff I like. Some of them are worth like barely anything. I really like the Hisuian Lilligant. I like the Luminon, the fish from Brilliant Stars. They're not expensive arts, but I like them. The Dash Bun, still a crown, not expensive, but it's amazing. So yeah, there's definitely some cards which I don't really care about the value. I just like the look of them. And there's a lot of expensive cards I just don't like the Bubble Mew. I just don't like the Bubble Mew. If I had the Bubble Mew and I graded it, I would sell it. I wouldn't keep it because I'm not bothered. So if I need that heat more, I have no idea what I'm missing, mate. From I haven't really looked in much into Black Bolt White Flare, but I appreciate it though. I got a nice little stock lined up for the Bristol card show though. I'm pretty happy with what I've got for that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Got some nice slabs, nice single cards, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Mr. Smooth. There we go. Lovely. I'll tell you what, you guys do really like the unit videos. You know, these more raw, just talking, just saying how it is. You guys seem to really like those type of videos. Yeah. I've gone to Japanese product in recent years. I'm doing that now. Yeah, I'm going into the Japanese product. I pre-ordered the Inferno X set. It's very expensive, but I ordered it anyway. Yeah, it's very expensive. When I saw the pre-order prices, even straight from Japan pre-order prices, I was like, damn. It's a very expensive set. It's a very expensive set. So I've ordered them. I was gonna order some Mega Brave Mega Symphonia, but the new set is literally like 3 weeks away. So I was like, well, I'm not. There's no point, right? There's no point trying to do the old one. Let's do the new one that's coming up, even though it's more expensive than the others. So yeah. I enjoy doing the unit videos. I enjoy just talking things through, like saying how it is. I enjoy doing that. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, 151 Japanese is also like getting silly expensive. That thing's popping off like crazy. I mean, on eBay it's like what, 150 a box. It's quite pricey. Yeah, I mean, I've started, you know, ordering direct from Japan, ready, because that's what I'm moving towards next year. Like in 2026, I'm going to be focusing so heavily on Japanese product, and then hopefully also Chinese for like the Chinese exclusive gem pack sets as well. Because I really enjoyed the Gem Pack 2 stuff, the EV1, and yeah, so I might go down that route as well and start stocking them on the site as like sealed boxes for people for sealed product. Because English is just getting crazy, and if I still can't get English distribution until like the second half of next year, I want to at least have something else during that time while I'm waiting. And Japanese product and stuff is probably going to be the way to go. Yeah, honestly, Chinese exclusives is very, very exciting. Very, very cool. The print quality is amazing. It's got like the English card back as well. I've graded quite a few big Chinese cards. They're very, very nice. Like, very, very nice. So yeah, I highly rate Chinese stuff. Like, I had this in a 10, in Chinese 10. Amazing. It's cool. Like, if you like the artwork more so than anything else, just like Japanese, there's such good alternatives. And especially when you got exclusive Chinese cards on top of that, makes it even more exciting. Yeah, I don't know how much that is. That gem, is it Gem Pack Volume 3? Yeah, I don't know how much they're gonna be. I don't know. I have to have a look how much the pre-order prices are gonna be. But yeah, the Gengar and the Pikachu from the 151 Chinese one is epic as well. Yeah, it's just absolutely epic. Volume 3 surprise. Okay. I'm intrigued to see how much the new Japanese Mega Inferno, or the Inferno Xbox, is going to be. Because, like, in Japan, they're like 110 a box. Like, after shipping and import taxes, it works out about 110 a box. Which is very high. So I would expect it, in all honesty, I think I would expect Inferno X here in the UK, on at least for the first couple of weeks, to be around about 140, 150. So yeah, be warned. It's going to be very expensive. It's going to be like nearly double the cost of any other Japanese product that we've seen. But when I get hold of them, we'll be doing whatnot breaks of them. A lot of my Japanese stuff will be done most likely through whatnot, just because it's more popular over on whatnot to do Japanese stuff. So yeah, that's basically what's going to be going on. How many cards has a Phantasmal Flames have in the set? 80. 80 main set cards and then secret rares. It is the smallest set, I think, in the last 10 plus years. Maybe even more. Yeah, more than 10 years. It's the smallest set we've had since, I think it was like 2010. That's what I'm saying. It will be very, very cheap to get the cards. And easy. Hence cheap. So yeah. So that Big Boy Zard, I don't see him holding out to be that expensive. I don't. Journey 2.0, it's even, yeah, it's going to be even smaller than Journey. It's smaller than Stellar Crown, and this is what I'm saying. Like, and it's smaller than Obsidian Flames. You take Journey, you take Stellar Crown, you take Obsidian Flames. If those three sets didn't come out in this climate of the market, those sets would still be well under MSRP. They'll probably be like 110, 120 pound a box. Maybe not Obsidian because time was on its side a little bit, but Stellar Crown and Journey would probably be about 110, 120 a box. if they came out like a year ago. Yeah, Obsidian Flames 2. Yeah, I would say, yeah, you could call it Obsidian Flames 2 or Dancer Blaze 3.0. I just don't see it. I don't see the cards in that set hold much value. Have I seen how pricey Shining Face is? No. Good lord. Oh no. Don't worry. If someone overcharging on eBay. It's about £80 an ETV. How much is the Zardy boy? Charizard. Oh my god, I can't even type. Charizard VMAX. Okay, it still hasn't. It's still not that. Still not expensive in a 10. About 190 in a PSA 10. Nowhere near what it used to be, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Phantasmal Flames is going to be like a Dancer Blaze again or an Obsidian Flames. Pretty much. Yeah, Champion's Path. Yeah, I mean, Champion's Path, let's be honest, it has only 2 good cards in it. I'm not happy that I have both of them. I now have both of those Zards, but one is in a 10, the other one's ungraded. I need to grade the Shiny V. But I do have the Rainbow in a 10. They're sweet. They're one of my favourite Zard artworks. The big chunky boy. Yeah, the big chunk. So yeah, we got Macy coming in. What we got? There's some rivals. Yeah, boy. Come on, let's get the Mewtwo. We'll do the Mewtwo pack out last. Macy, good luck. Come on. There's some rivals, baby. What do I think of the recent popularity of Battle Styles? I haven't checked Battle Styles in ages. I love myself some Battle Styles. Not like I have a lot of it, not anymore. I've got a master set of it. That's basically it. Yeah, Obsidian Flames ETBs around. Oh yeah, like sealed of these sets, Stellar Crown Journey, Obsidian, fine. It's because of the climate they're in. But if you took them outside of this year, and they would have been trash. Yeah. Oh, the ETBs are crazy. I remember when the normal ETBs were £25 in HMV. I didn't like. I bought them. In fact, I'm not even kidding. I gave away those promos. Those Charmander promos used to be like giveaways and stuff. I'd be like, oh, you didn't get any pull? Let me grab something from the goodie pile. Oh, look, a Charmander promo. So, yeah. Oh, come on. Have I seen PG grading doing matching labels now? No. I have no idea who I don't know who PG grading is. Alright, last pack, Macy, come on. If we don't get anything, I have to give you some goodies. Gotta give you some goodies. Can't let you walk away with nothing. Come on. Give us the Mewtwo, baby. Yeah. Do they look nice? I'll have a look. Come on. It's rough. Electivire. Oof. Yeah, I might recognize the logo. Alright. Can I have a Charmander promo? Mate, I don't even have any. I don't even have any. I might pick one up and then like in maybe like an Ace 10. A normal one, not Pokemon Center one. I couldn't care about Pokemon Center. Just for the artwork. And I'll just get it for the collection because I think it'll look cool. Yeah, I think it'll look cool. But that'll probably be it. I'm not, you know, lose sleep over it having a stamp or not. Yeah. Electivire is cool. Electivire is pretty sweet. The new Pro move from 151 is underrated. It's nice. I can't believe I was selling my PSA 9s for like £50 a pop. So yeah. Buy me one. So yeah, it's pretty mad. For you guys I haven't seen, I managed to pull this from a random pack earlier today. It is super shiny. But yeah. I'm gonna grade it with PSA. It'll probably get a 9 most likely, but it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Yeah, I couldn't believe how expensive this is now. To think, when I got it back, it was I can't remember what I put on the video. I think it was like I'm gonna say it was like 180 to 200. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep hold of that. That one's a PC one right there. Yeah, I've got a 9, but I'm gonna crack the slab and send it to Ace and see if it gets a 10. I mean, it's the only one I got. It's the only one I got a 10 of, but I got this as well. I didn't realize how expensive this is. It was the only one out of all of the promos that I got a 10 in. I mean, it's quite great actually because it's my favorite artwork as well, the Vaporeon with all the other Pokemon in the artwork with it. But yeah, this one is again one for my PC, which I just absolutely love. So the others, I'm gonna again crack them and resend them to Ace and see if they get 10s. They probably won't, but it's worth a shot, right? It's just, you know. So yeah. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this post that you put up. Let's have a look. Oh, I've seen these before. I've seen some people advertise and sell these on Facebook. Yeah, they didn't look too bad. Yeah, just send some cheap stuff. Yeah, I agree. How expensive are they to grade with? Yeah. Oh, the Zapdos from 151. Incredible cup. I have one. Don't have it graded, but I have one. It's not. If I grade it, it'll probably get a 9. If I'm honest. Yeah, it will most likely get a 9. Alright guys, last chance on orders, last call on orders for you guys. I can leave it till 1:30. You got about 8 minutes. Queue is open, store is open until we'll close it for tonight. We're going to be back on Saturday for some more goodies. I got some more Black Bot White Flare coming later on this week as well. But yeah. Yeah, send some Japanese IRs. That'd be quite cool actually. Yeah, that would be kind of sick. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. My Japanese Ace ARs have been selling incredibly well. They've been hugely popular. They're definitely been ones that people like buying. They've been more my popular selling ones. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool once again, slabs. Yeah, that'd be cool. I do like that. Yeah, I rate that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to open up the Inferno X set, that Japanese set when that comes out. I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be good fun to do. And then I'm just looking forward to going to some card shows. I did manage to book another card show. Got Birmingham booked. That's going to be in the middle of November, I think. I think it's the middle of November. So I've got that one to look forward to as well. So yeah, this Friday I'm going to try and get the London card show tables. I'm going to try and get the Saturday and the Sunday. But I'm gonna give it a shot. See if I can get. If I can't get both days, then is what it is. But I'm gonna try and get both. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. It's about £70 a table if you go for the downstairs one, which is okay. It's actually cheaper than some other places. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking at probably getting just one table. Nothing too crazy. Just one table. Birmingham's going to be good. Bristol's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to Bristol. But that'll be it. If I can get the London card show, that'll be it for me this year. 4 car shows to end out the year, which will be pretty sick. And then next year, I want to try and go to loads. So I'm just trying to build up inventory. Yeah. So. Alright, Macy's come back in. We're double dipping. We're double dipping. Come on. Yeah. Just sold mine for 450 raw. Hardest decision I made in a long time. What did you sell for? What did you sell for 450 raw? Bristol car convention is the end of October. Yeah, I got that one. I've requested that one, but I haven't had anything back. All right, Macy's come back in. We'll do the MEWTWO pack art last. Let's get it. Come on, double dipping. Yeah, I'm going to the Bristol card show in 3 weeks' time. I probably won't do a Vendo POV only because I don't have the equipment for it at the moment. I'm hoping I should get them in time for the London card show. I think also for the Bristol one, I just want to get a feel of just concentrating on doing it, like the vending side, for the first time. Persian. So yeah, I'm looking at expanding my stock when it comes to the vending. Especially for the first show. Especially if I'm going to do back-to-back London card show days. I need stock. I need a lot of stock. There's about 4 events between now and December in Bristol. Yeah, I'm only going to one of them. I try to go for the others, but I haven't had anything back. So, not happening. Ooh. We'll take that. That is a nice illustration rare. Gaming. Yeah, early next, like for me, I can't do any shows in end of March, April, and the beginning of May because I got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, January and February is going to be when I'm going to try and after like May onwards. So come on. Well, we got some nice hits this time round. We got a nice illustration rare and a nice little EX coming in. That was definitely better than the first time round. Most certainly better than the first time round. There we go. That Shaman is a beauty. It's a nice illustration around that. Right, guys, make sure to get those last orders in. Last chance orders. Yeah, that Shaman was nice. Yeah, I didn't know that trainer card we pulled the other day from Destined Rivals was an SIR. Yeah, I didn't realise. I thought it was just like a normal card. Like a normal, like, full up. I was like, oh. I was like, ooh. How many packs do I think it would take to pull the Mewtwo? Don't know, mate. Look, we never pulled the Giratina. We never pulled the Gengar. There was over 1,000 packs of each of those sets. Nothing. So who knows? Who knows? Need the other top hits. Yeah, from what I heard from a lot of people, it sounds really random, but like apparently the Moltres for a lot of people been the hardest to pull, and we've pulled out the most. That's the way it is. Yeah, some do. Giratina, the Gengar, they're the ones that always dodged us because they're a pain. Yeah, it's just unfortunately just the way it is. We still never pulled the Dash Bump from Stellar Crown either. Or the Greninja from Twilight. Never pulled that one. Or Groudon from Paradox. Haven't pulled that one either. It's the Golds. Yeah, that's fair. Golds do have the hardest, technically the hardest pull rate. I do like that Nidoking. Yeah, the Nidoking's sick. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of packs for one gold, yeah. I don't think there's that many golds in... Is there that many golds in the set? I don't think there is there? Normally there tends not to be that many. Alright guys, I think that is it. Let me just check to see if there's any more orders for tonight. If not, we will be back on Saturday. Next week, I'm going to try and get some either Paldean Fates. What do you guys prefer, Paldean Fates or Prismatic? If you had to choose between the two sets, what would you prefer for us to open for Bounty Hunt? Prismatic or Paldean Fates? So it's either like, you know, trying to get the Bubble Me or trying to get the Eevee or the Umbreon. Paldean Fates because it's easier on your wallet. I'm pretty sure the price is like very similar. How I don't know. Paldean Fates is getting pretty pricey, right? Same as well, Prismac's pricey anyway. Yeah, I think Prismac's cheaper, right? Yeah, I think Paldean Fates is more expensive. We'll see. Yeah, we'll have a little look. I'm going to say Prismatic will probably be cheaper than Paldean Fates. If I was to have a guess. I'm pretty sure I had Palladium Fates, Prismatic, sorry, cheaper than Palladium Fates before anyway. I say that. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll see what I can get hold of. Alright. Alright guys, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who jumped into tonight's midweek stream. We're going to be back on Saturday. We've got back-to-back streams Saturday and Sunday. So definitely stick around for that. We'll put some different slabs up for the bounties as well to make it more fun and more interesting. But I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who jumped in tonight. And I will see you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Me and Mike are going to try and get a podcast episode out for you guys this week. It's just finding a time we're both available to actually get an episode recorded. We'll probably be doing a back-to-back double episode. So, yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. But that's it from me, guys, in tonight's stream. I'll catch you all later on in the week. Have a great one, guys. Peace.